All right, let's kick this off with a really simple question.
Do you have a savings account in India? If the answer is yes, then you're going to want to lean in and listen closely, because what we're talking about today is going to directly impact your wallet. Okay, mark your calendars, because starting April 1st, 2026, the whole world of banking in India is getting a massive reset. We're talking brand new rules from the RBI and the finance ministry that are going to change, well, pretty much everything, from how you pull cash out of an ATM to what you might think twice about posting on Instagram. Now, just so we're clear, this isn't some rumor or speculation floating around the internet. Nope. We've had all of this confirmed by actual chartered accountants to make sure what you're hearing is the real deal, the accurate picture of what's coming down the pike. All right, so let's get right into it. How is all this stuff actually going to affect your everyday life? Well, let's start with something super basic, something pretty much all of us do, grabbing cash from an ATM. So, you know how it works right now, right? Your free ATM withdrawals with your debit card, that's one bucket, and any cash you pull out using UPI, that's a whole separate bucket. Well, say goodbye to that. Starting in 2026, they're taking both of those and lumping them together into one single shared monthly limit. And here's why that really matters. The second you go over that new combined free limit, and remember, that's typically 3 freebies in metro cities and 5 in non-metros, bam, every single withdrawal after that is going to cost you. We're talking 23 rupees plus GST. Every single time. Doesn't matter if it's with your card or through UPI. Okay, but it's not just about getting dinged with new fees. This goes a lot deeper. The government is also starting to watch our financial activities much, much more closely. And here's the kicker. They're linking it all directly to your online life. So, from now on, certain high-value transactions are going to set off some alarm bells. Think about things like depositing or withdrawing more than 10 lakh in cash over the year, or paying off a credit card bill of over 1 lakh in cash. All of that stuff, it's now going to be automatically reported to the income tax department. And listen, that 10 lakh limit, that's not a one-time thing. It's cumulative for the entire financial year. So all those smaller transactions can add up fast. Okay, and this is where things get, well, a little bit big brother. Let's imagine a scenario. Say you file your income tax return and you declare an income of, let's say, 15 lakhs. But then you hop on Instagram and your feed is filled with pictures of a brand new luxury car. See where this is going? Under these new rules, the authorities now have the green light to basically scroll through your digital life. They can connect the dots between the lifestyle you're showing off online and the income you've actually declared on paper. Yeah, you can basically think of it like this. Your social media profile, it's kind of your new public tax document. So if there's a huge mismatch between what you're earning and what you're spending, or at least what it looks like you're spending, don't be surprised if you get a little notice in the mail asking you to, explain yourself and where all that extra wealth is coming from. But wait, it's not all about new fees and more surveillance, I promise. There's actually some good news in here too. The government is also rolling out some pretty significant new protections and rights for you, the customer. First up, if you have a zero balance account, listen up. The RBI is putting its foot down. Banks can't treat you like a low-priority customer anymore. They now have to provide key services for free. We're talking a free ATM cum debit card, a minimum number of free withdrawals each month, a free checkbook, and no sneaky hidden charges on things like UPI or NEFT. And here's another big win for consumer protection. There's a new safety net for anyone who becomes a victim of digital fraud. If you get scammed out of up to 5,000 rupees, you can now get 80% of that back as compensation. But, and this is super important, there's a catch. You absolutely must report it within 5 days. You can call the national helpline, that number is 1930, or use your bank's official online portal. 5 days, that's the magic window. And how about this one? For anyone who's ever had to deal with aggressive loan recovery agents, you're gonna love this. The RBI is seriously tightening the leash on them. From now on, they have a very strict window to contact you, only between 8 in the morning and 7 in the evening, period. And they can't just call you during those hours. Any kind of harassment, whether it's physical or mental, is totally out. They can't call your friends or family to try and embarrass you, and they definitely can't use abusive language. Your privacy is now legally protected, and any banks that let their agents cross the line, they're going to face some heavy-duty penalties from the RBI. Okay, so that's a lot of information, I know. Let's boil it all down. What are the absolute most important things you need to walk away with to get ready for 2026? It really comes down to 3 key things. Number 1, watch those ATM limits like a hawk because your card and UPI withdrawals are now playing for the same team.
Number 2, think before you post. Just remember that your social media feed is being looked at, so don't show off a lifestyle your tax returns can't back up. And number 3, if you suspect fraud, move fast. You've only got that 5-day window to report it and be eligible to get your money back.
That's it. Simple. So there you have it. Those are the practical, on-the-ground changes you need to know about. But all of this, it really brings up a much bigger, more philosophical question for all of us, doesn't it? As our money becomes more and more digital, where exactly is that line between keeping us secure and just straight-up surveillance? That's the big question to chew on as we all step into this new world of banking.